Greetings everyone. I hope you guys have a great day. Now previously my other members already shared to you about what is magnetic refrigeration. Now at this point I'm going to share to you what makes magnetic refrigeration attractive and its limitations, or the advantages and its disadvantages. Now as a starter, did you know that magnetic refrigeration has actually the potential to reduce energy use by 30%? And unlike most commonly used type of refrigeration, this type doesn't require refrigerant. Thus, it makes magnetic refrigeration more helpful or less harmful to the environment. Moving on, in the last 2 decades, international environment protection organizations have led an act for the intensification of research efforts on development and save of ozone and reduce global warming. As a result of that research, they discovered that there is a potential of magnetic refrigeration techniques that could be an alternative to traditional vapor compression solutions has been attracting considerable attention. This is mainly thanks to the lower energy demands of the technique and the fact that it is not reliant on hazardous fluids. Various methods and investigations used to design new cooling technologies. Among these surveys, the magnetic refrigeration has received a particular interest in the last few years. This technique is candidate to be an alternative and as a realistic choice instead of present vapor compression refrigeration systems. Na mo siya gitawag na siya na greener refrigeration because magnetic refrigeration is not only attractive to the household but also to the environment. Now, let's talk about more advantages of magnetic refrigeration. First is the temperature. It requires a very low temperature in order to 001K can be obtained. Now, please correct me if I'm wrong on how I read 001K, but if I'm not, don't correct me. So, next is it doesn't need the aid of compressor. The required pressures are obtained without the need of compressors. So, unlike sa mga common na use, di ba, na ionic compressor. So, sa magnetic refrigeration, wala siya kanang nagkinahanglan og kanang compressor. Next is eco-friendly. So, ingon ko na, dili siya mag-require of refrigerants. So, less hazardous siya. Thus, it is eco-friendly. Because it doesn't use harmful ozone depleting and global warming refrigerants. Next is simple. It's not complicated to use, but it is safe, quiet, and compact. But that's not all. There are more advantages. Next is long service life. The technology involves the use of a small number of moving parts and a few operating frequencies in the cooling devices, which significantly reduces their wear and tear. Next is the flexibility of technology. It is possible to use the different designs of magnetic refrigerators depending on its purpose. Next, it's high efficiency. Magnetic caloric heating and cooling are practically reversible thermodynamic processes, in contrast to the process of vapor compression in the working cycle of a combined cycle refrigerator. In addition to that, theoretical calculations and experimental studies shows that the magnetic cooling units are characterized by higher efficiency, and in particular the field of room temperatures, the magnetic refrigerators are potentially 20 to 30% more effective than those operating in the gas vapor cycle. The technology of magnetic cooling in the future can be very effective, which will significantly reduce the cost of such installations. I'm sorry. And lastly is low environmental hazard. Sumogenes siya bottom line sa magnetic refrigeration, it's low environmental hazard. The working body is solid and can be easily isolated from the environment. The lanthanide metals used as working bodies are low in toxicity and can be reused after disposing of the device. The heat eliminating medium must have only a low viscosity and sufficient thermal conductivity, which corresponds well to the properties of water, helium, or air, and they are well compatible with the environment. So that's what make magnetic refrigeration low hazardous or less hazardous. However, magnetic refrigeration of course has its limitation. So first is shielding. Need for shielding of a magnetic source. Second, it's quite expensive. It's relatively high current price of magnetic field sources. And lastly, it's limited temperature range. Limited temperature range in one cooling cycle in the permanent magnet systems and not more than 303 degrees Kelvin. And that's all. I hope you guys understand what I shared to you. And thank you. God bless us all. Bye.